Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I have a few items in the Colourpop Disney Villains Collection to share with you guys. But before we get into that, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the entire Disney Villains Collection, is over $200. So I did not get the entire collection. But one of the cool things about this collection is that they have different sets for each Disney villain. So you can get a highlighter, a luxe lipstick, as well as one of their glosses in a set. So I decided that for the items I got, I definitely wanted to get the eyeshadow palette, and then I decided to get one of the sets. So the set I decided to go with is one of my favorite villains. It is Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog. Friends on the Other Side, one of the best villain songs ever.
And I got friends on the other side.
And that's a lot coming from me because I'm very much like a classic Disney, I would say like 90s and before. But anyways, to move on, I did get that. I also got the eyeshadow palette, the Misunderstood eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys close. We're gonna go ahead and do the eyes first. So yeah. Okay, so this is the Misunderstood eyeshadow palette, Disney Villains Colourpop thing. So it's embossed with like the crow from Sleeping Beauty with Maleficent, and you've got the apple and the dagger from Snow White, you've got a skull and crossbones, and then the back we have the names of all of the shades. And then when you open, this is what the palette looks like. It says Misunderstood, and on the back, so really cool artwork for this palette. I really like it, and I love the colors. I kind of like the neon against the black. To get into the palette, this is what it looks like. Really nice colors, I think really unique colors that you probably won't find in every eyeshadow palette. To be honest, I didn't automatically look at the eyeshadow palette and think, ooh, pretty colors, I have to have that. Then I feel like as I looked at each one I was like, ooh, that's pretty, ooh, that's pretty, ooh, that's pretty, that's pretty, that's pretty. As a whole, it didn't impress me at first glance, but then once I started looking, especially once I actually went into the store, and I started looking at them, each individual shade, I was like, ooh, I love those. So this is a 15 shadow palette, and there are 5 matte shades and 10 shimmer shades. So this one you would probably mostly get for the shimmer shades. This white shade up here is matte. These 2 right here are matte. This black shade right here is matte. And then this one right here, this blue shade, is matte. All the rest are shimmers. So the first shade that I'm gonna go into is this kind of light peachy shade right here called Tragic. And I am going to use that as my transition shade. Oh no, that is one thing. This palette does not have a mirror, so let me go get one. I like that color. I thought that it wasn't going to show up on me very well, but you can definitely build it up, and I think it helps when you start with a primed eyelid that's a little bit lighter than your skin tone, so that when you put on kind of the lighter shades, it actually shows up. Sorry, I know the lighting is different. I had to turn off my ring light because I feel like today it was just washing everything out. Next, I'm gonna take the shade Devious. It's this kind of orangey shade right here. And I am going to put that on the outer corner and take that through my crease. Alright, so then, I think you'll probably know, if you've watched my channel long enough, you probably know what kind of shimmer shades I most like. There's this one right here. It's this really pretty green shimmer shade. Right there. So that's really pretty. And then we have this shade right here called Sing. This one right here called Pain and Panic. And then this over here called Underworld. I think I'm gonna use these two right here. I'm gonna take the more orangey, coppery one. This is the shade Underworld. And I'm gonna put that kind of on the inner and outer third of my lid. I'm just gonna take that with my finger. I like that shade a lot. And then I'm gonna take the shade Pain and Panic, this kind of golden one right here, and I'm gonna put that right on the center. This one has a different texture. It's not quite as soft as the other ones. Okay, it's just kind of melding into the others. That's okay. I really like that one. I almost kind of wish that I put that one all over my lid. So I might actually do that. It looks very orangey when you first look at it, but it seems to have kind of red specks of glitter in it as well. I really like that. So then to highlight, I'm going to use the shade Mongrels right here. So I'm really excited about this part because I can't believe I have a product from this brand. But I recently got in the mail, not as PR. I'm not big enough to have PR. Apparently at some point in time, I signed up to receive free samples from Condé Nast, which I think is a magazine. I got the Pat McGrath Labs FetishEyes Mascara. What do you think? Is it life-changing? Is it $28 worth? It's honestly not as expensive as I thought a Pat McGrath mascara would be, because her eyeshadow palettes are like 120 bucks. So I really thought that her mascara would be like $50. So when you say it like that, then it doesn't seem as expensive. Considering the fact that I usually get a $4.99 mascara, yeah, $28 is a lot. Alright, so for the Dr. Facilier set, it looks like this. You open it up and it has your products inside. So we have a Luxe lipstick right here, a gloss right here, and then we have one of those Super Shock highlighters right here. Now, I will say the highlighter is probably a little too dark for me, or it's a little bit darker than what I would go for with my skin tone, but this set is the one that I liked the lip products the best. And so I thought I can work with highlighters because honestly, with powder highlighters, I use them more as eyeshadows than as actual highlighters. I prefer cream or liquid highlighters for the cheeks. So this is what the highlighter looks like. It has its face on the front. It has Dr. Facilier, Meet Me on the Other Side. When you open it, so the highlighter has a mirror. I don't know why the eyeshadow palette doesn't. So it is a little dark for me. It is the Super Shock, so it has that kind of putty texture to it. That is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. With this formula, I think it's easiest just to use your fingers. That. I don't know if you can tell on camera as much. I can tell in person. I really like that color and I think it would be a really pretty eyeshadow. Okay, so this does come with one of the Creme Luxe lipsticks. This is in the shade Dr. Facilier. Wow, one swipe. Okay, yeah. I liked it so much I decided to throw it on the floor. So I really like this. I think it's a little too loud for this look if I were wearing this on like an everyday basis. Now, I think it does go with the look. I really like this shade. I really like the formula. I've never tried one of Colourpop's lipsticks before. I've tried their liquid lipstick and then I've tried their lip gloss from the I Love Sada E collaboration. But I've never tried one of their lipsticks. I really like it. It goes on, I mean, you saw in like one swipe. That's it. Sorry, I'm noticing myself in my mirror. This highlight is looking real nice. I hope it shows up on camera. The last product, now that I've talked for forever, the last product is their Ultra Glossy Lip. This is in the shade Shadow Man. So that is it right there above the green. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna add too much. I'm just gonna add a little bit, dot a little bit on. I really like that. All right, so this is the final look. What do you guys think? Sound off down below. I really like these products and I'm actually really excited about the lipstick. I really like that and this kind of makes me want to get more of their Luxe lipstick. So the eyeshadow palette was $22. The set was $25. So I do think that if they had had all of the products separately in store, so this collection was actually in my local Ulta. I feel like my Ulta typically doesn't have these kind of collections. Like I don't think they ever had the Disney Designer Collection in the store. And with a lot of Colourpop collections like that, they don't typically have them in stores, so I was very surprised that they did. Online, they do have each individual product sold separately, so you could get just a highlighter or just a lipstick or just a gloss or just one of the jelly shadows. And I think that if they had had them separately in the store, I probably would have done that. But I do think that if you like the color of the highlighter, the color of the lipstick, and the color of the gloss, I do think that that's a good deal, getting all three of those for $25. So I really like it. I would definitely recommend this collection to you guys. I love the palette. The only thing that is kind of a negative is that only 5 out of the 15 shadows are matte. So there aren't many options that you can go as far as your matte shades, but all the shimmers are very pretty and I think they're very unique shades. So I really like it. I would definitely recommend. So that is it for today's video. Make sure that if you haven't already, you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video every Wednesday and Saturday. Thank you so much for watching and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.